Hello children, I am Wendell Sanchez, your teacher, and welcome to English 4. It is our first lesson for the second quarter, and let's start with an exciting topic. Today, you are going to learn about using definition and exemplification clues. At the end of this session, you are expected to use definition and exemplification clues of unfamiliar words. I believe you are with your parent or guardian at this very hour, and I am sure you have with you your self-learning module in English grade 4, your ballpen, your notebook, and sheets of paper. Just relax, find a good seat, and be a good listener. Learning is waving at you. Are you all ready? Alright. To begin your learning journey, hold your module in English and please turn to page 1. Done? Very good. Here is your first task. I have prepared some questions that you will answer to measure how well you know the lesson. Choose the word or group of words in each sentence that gives a clue to the meaning of the underlying word. Write the answer on your answer sheet. Are you all ready? Let's start. Number 1. Mangoes, green and yellow fruits that grow on trees are my teacher's favorite. What do you think is the word or group of words that gives a clue to the meaning of the word mangoes? The correct answer is green and yellow fruits. Number 2. My family sells root crops like sweet potato and cassava. The correct answer is sweet potato and cassava. Number 3. We used to make cupcakes, small cakes baked in a muffin tin. The correct answer is small cakes baked in a muffin tin. Number 4. There are berries, grapes, and cranberries planted in Auntie Lilia's urban garden. The correct answer is grapes and cranberries. Number 5. The mural on the left is beautiful but somber. It lacks some color unlike the other murals. The correct answer is lacks some color. Did you get all the correct answers? If not, don't worry. We still have plenty of quests to conquer. This module will help you master the lesson about using definition and exemplification clues of unfamiliar words. For your next quest, check out the scrolls and let us have a quick review of the past lesson. Are you ready? Turn your module to page 2. Done? Alright. Choose the letter of the word that completes each sentence. Write the answer on your answer sheet. Number 1. Feather is too light as blank is too heavy. Feather is too light as blank is too heavy. Letter A, paper. Letter B, cotton. Letter C, rock. The correct answer is letter C, Number 2. Mask is to blank as gloves are to hands. Mask is to blank as gloves are to hands. Letter A, face. Letter B, toes. Letter C, hair. The correct answer is letter A. Number 3. Zebra is to stripes as blank is to spots. Zebra is to stripes as blank is to spots. Letter A, lion. Letter B, giraffe. Letter C, monkey. The correct answer is letter B. Did you get all the correct answers? Very good. That shows that you have mastered the skill of understanding the comparison of two things that may have similar or opposite characteristics or features. Give yourself a 3 clap. And now, turn page 3 of your module. Let's have this activity to test your understanding of word classification in your past lesson. Find the best way to classify the words in each box. Write the letter of the correct answer on your answer sheet. Number 1. Candy, cake, cookies, gelatin. Candy, cake, cookies, gelatin. Letter A, they taste spicy. Letter B, they taste sweet. Letter C, they taste bitter. Number 2. Rubbing alcohol, hand sanitizer, soap. Rubbing alcohol, hand sanitizer, soap. Letter A, they make us clean. Letter B, they make us itchy. Letter C, they make us sad. Done? Okay, let's check your answers. Number 1, candy, cake, cookies, gelatin. The correct answer is letter B, they taste sweet. Number 2, rubbing alcohol, hand sanitizer, soap. The correct answer is letter A, they make us clean. How many correct answers did you get? Wow, very good. I can really tell that you have mastered your past lessons. Keep it up. At this point, read with me the short story entitled Muning, Our Loving Feline by Cyril Franz S. Patterter. Are you excited? Okay, let's start. Muning, Our Loving Feline by Cyril Franz S. Patterter. Muning is one of our domesticated, accustomed to whole life pets. Unlike the other felines in the house, it was a rescued cat. I found it a year ago near the river bank, clinging to one of the tree's roots. Since then, Muning has been our happy pill. It loves to be caressed, stroked gently until it falls asleep on our laps. Even with a new quadruped, having 4 feet, pets in the house, Muning will still remain as our loving feline. Let's read it again, all together. Muning is one of our domesticated, accustomed to whom life pets. Unlike the other felines in the house, it was a rescued cat. I found it a year ago near the riverbank, clinging to one of the tree's roots. Since then, Muning has been our happy pill. It loves to be caressed, stroked gently until it falls asleep on our laps. Even with a new quadruped, having 4 feet, heads in the house, Muning will still remain as our loving feline. During our short break, I want you to answer the following questions about the story we have read. And we will check your answers when we come back.
The Radyo Z-eskwela program of the Division of Davao de Oro is being brought to you by Nueda Builders Construction and Supply Incorporated, Maverick Builders Incorporated, Mitch Construction and Supply, Archicons Architectural Construction and Supply, DB Construction and Supply, Hanaway Builders Corporation, Phoenix Corvada Tagum Gasoline Station, Master Construction and Supplies, Mackenzie Builders, GP&H Construction Incorporated, Metro Gear Construction Corporation, NEN Builders and Development Services Corporation, Max Mays Enterprises Incorporated, We Inc. Construction Company, Rangay Construction and Supply, East Sussex Enterprise, WM Construction, Councilor Boogie and Miss Marjorie Vertodazo, Icon Builders and Supply, and Apex Mining Company Incorporated.
And we are back! Are you excited to know the correct answers? Okay, number 1. What is being described in the story? Letter A, a cat. Letter B, a dog. Letter C, a cow. The correct answer is letter A, a cat. Number 2. Where did the narrator find Muning? Letter A, by the lake. Letter B, by the beach. Letter C, by the riverbank. The correct answer is letter C, by the riverbank. Number 3. Copy the underlined words in the story. Then, find the meaning of each word in the sentence. The underlined words are domesticated, felines, caressed, and quadruped. Domesticated means accustomed to whom life. Felines means hats. Caressed means stroke gently. And quadruped means having 4 feet. Did you get all the correct answers? Have you found the meaning of each underlined word? What helped you do it? Okay. At this point, let us learn and explore how to find meaning of unfamiliar words in sentences. Sometimes, when you encounter an unfamiliar or new word in a text, you usually look for a dictionary. Sometimes, you ask an elder, teacher, or parent to give the meaning of the word. Do you know that it is possible to unlock meaning of a difficult word in a sentence using the words near it? Yes, it is true, and it's very easy for you. Let me begin with context clues. Context clues are hints that the author gives to help the reader define a difficult or unfamiliar word. For example, number 1. My family sells root crops like sweet potato and cassava. Number 2. There are berries, grapes, and cranberries planted in Pontus Lilia's urban garden. How did the author make you understand what root crops and berries are? You have to think of an answer. The author gave examples. Potato and cassava are examples of root crops, while grapes and cranberries are examples of berries. The author made use of exemplification clues. By the way, what is exemplification clues? Exemplification clues are words in the form of examples provided to help you understand the meaning of unfamiliar words. For example, number 1. We used to make cupcakes, small cakes baked in a muffin tin. Number 2. The mural on the left is beautiful but somber. It lacks some color unlike the other murals. How did the author make you understand what cupcakes and somber mean? You have to think of an answer. The author used definition. Cupcakes are defined as small cakes baked in a muffin tin, while somber means lacks some color. Definition clues are words or phrases that directly define the unfamiliar word in the sentence. Exemplification and definition clues are helpful in unlocking meaning of unfamiliar words. Here is the step-by-step guide on how to use context clues. First, read the sentence carefully. Second, encircle the unfamiliar word in the sentence. Third, analyze the sentence with unfamiliar word and give its main idea. Look for the key phrases and ideas within the sentence that may be related to the unfamiliar word. Sometimes, key phrases can also be found in the next sentence. Fourth, decide if the key phrases give examples or definition to the unfamiliar word. Fifth, create your own meaning of the unfamiliar word based on the exemplification or definition clues given. This time, turn page 7 of your module and let's enhance your skills. Answer the activity. Please read the direction carefully and write the answers on your answer sheet. Then, check your answers using the key on page 11. And we will find out what you have learned in this session when we come back.
The Radyo Z-eskwela program of the Division of Davao de Oro is being brought to you by Nueda Builders Construction and Supply Incorporated, Maverick Builders Incorporated, Mitch Construction and Supply, Archicons Architectural Construction and Supply, DB Construction and Supply, Hanaway Builders Corporation, Phoenix Corvada Tagum Gasoline Station, Master Construction and Supplies, Mackenzie Builders, GP&H Construction Incorporated, Metro Gear Construction Corporation, NEN Builders and Development Services Corporation, Max Maze Enterprises Incorporated, We Inc. Construction Company, Rangay Construction and Supply, East Sussex Enterprise, WM Construction, Councilor Boogie and Miss Marjorie Vertodazo, Icon Builders and Supply, and Apex Mining Company Incorporated.
You got all the answers correctly. Great! You are showing perfection. You are ready for the next activity. If you did not get all the correct answers, you may review the steps again to further enhance your skills. This time, you will apply what you have learned in this session. Are you all ready? Let's start. Fill in each blank with the correct phrases in the box. Blank are hints that the author gives to help define a difficult or unfamiliar word. Blank are words or phrases that directly define the unfamiliar word in the sentence. Some words can be defined using the examples provided. These are called blank. Done? Check your answers using the key on page 11. If you got all the answers correctly, that's great. You are ready for the next activity. If you did not get all the correct answers, I believe you can do more. Persevere harder. To pass this quest, you must find the words or groups of words in the sentence which tell the meaning of the underlined words. Are you ready? Okay. Number 1. I felt so lonesome, sad, and alone after my friend left. I felt so lonesome, sad, and alone after my friend left. Number 2. There are mango trees, Carabao and Indian, planted near our house. There are mango trees, Carabao and Indian, planted near our house. Number 3. I have completely forgotten, not remembered, my bag in the room. I have completely forgotten, not remembered, my bag in the room. Done? Check your answers using the key on page 11. How many correct answers did you get? If you got a perfect score, great job! You learned well in this session. If you did not get a perfect score, still you did well. Anyway, you can still go back to the discussion and read it all again. Don't lose hope, learner. At this point, turn your module to page 9. Let us test how much you have learned in the past quests. Are you ready? Use the list below to identify the meaning of the underlined words. Write your answers on your answer sheet. Number 1. I use a bookmark to remember where I stopped reading. I use a bookmark to remember where I stopped reading. Number 2. My grandfather used to have a biro for writing. My grandfather used to have a biro for writing. Number 3. We look for bibliographies in the library. We looked for the bibliographies in the library. Number 4. There are plenty of trees in the forest. There are plenty of trees in the forest. Number 5. My aunt is a theater actress. My aunt is a theater actress. Done? There's no need to be in a hurry. Take your time and enjoy learning. When you are done, check your answers using the key on page 11. That's all for today. I am very happy being with you throughout the session. Once again, I am Wendell Sanchez, your English teacher in grade 4 from Kabangatan Elementary School, Monte Vista District. Until next time, and goodbye!
Radyo Z-eskwela Executive Committee. The School's Division Superintendent, Eufemia T. Gamutin Seso 5. Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Romel R. Handayan. OIC Curriculum Implementation Division Chief, Karina S. Frasco. School Governance and Operations Division Chief, Dr. Ruben J. Riponte. Members: Cecilia Morales, Dr. Hilda A. Opeña, Dr. Arlene B. Lim, Dr. Eldicris B. Calzadora, Dr. Dexter A. Siquinia, Nohara O. Pinute, Noemi P. Canales, Dr. Grace D. Pontillas, Virgilito C. Pabrices, Juanito Lapiceros, Engineer Norberto S. Manlangi, Jomar M. Dumupoy, Bob Dalan S. Milabat, Medard T. Ampit, and Paz Eugenia Villusino. Technical Working Committee, Productions and Communications, Lorely E. Quijano, Given G. Hinampas, Judyland D. Yu, Donna D. T. Bolifer, Mary Rose N. Resma, Riven Manuel, Irene Lea C. Manguhon, and Bessie Aya N. Banias. Social Media and Packaging Team, Christian and Hara L. Martesio, William R. Ranara, Joan T. Iscoton, Roberto S. Acusar Jr., May B. Istanyol, Richard H. Arellano, Clee L. S. Blanco, Ralph A. Tabanyag, Angelo Gutierrez Jr., and Jade Karen Arais.